Welcome, my friends. With St. Patrick's Day coming up, I wanted to share with you my homemade recipe for Bailey's Irish Cream. It's an easy recipe to make. You can add more of what you like, less of what you don't like, but when you do make it, make sure you make a double batch because your friends are really going to like it too. The ingredients for this recipe are 1 2/3 cup of Jameson's Irish whiskey, or an Irish whiskey of your choice, 1 cup of half and half, or heavy cream, I prefer the heavy cream, a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, 2 tablespoons of chocolate syrup, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 1 teaspoon of instant coffee flakes. I'm actually making a double batch of it today, so what I'm going to do instead of the instant coffee flakes is I'm going to use coffee flavored Jamesons. It adds a little bit more character and a better taste to it as far as I'm concerned. Follow along as I do it. Other than the ingredients, you'll need a standard kitchen mixer or blender, pulling out my trusted Ninja, and the paddle to make this recipe. Like I said, I'm using a different variation. You can make this a recipe any way you want. You can add a little bit more chocolate syrup, more cream, more whiskey if you prefer to go that route. I'm going to use 1 2/3 cup of Jamesons, regular. And then 1 2/3 cup of the coffee flavored Jamesons. Like I said, I'm not using the coffee flakes. I'm going to use the coffee flavor from this. I really think it adds a bit more flavor to it and a bit more taste. And this is, again, a double batch. If you were going to make a simple single batch, just follow the recipe at 1 2/3 cup. After that, we're going to need 2 cups of cream. And then 2 cans, in this case, because it's a double batch, of the sweetened condensed milk. This is actually homemade Tunisian vanilla that I make as well. And this will be 4 total teaspoons of it. And then from there, chocolate syrup. It'll actually be 4 tablespoons of the chocolate syrup, or more, depending if you like chocolate syrup. I like a touch more, so I'm going to go over a little bit. From there, put it in your mixer. And give it a stir. Don't really need to mix it up too long, just long enough to get it all combined. Tastes like Bailey's Irish Cream. And from there, I'm a big fan of getting the stopper top bottles and use the dark colored ones preferably. All right, hopefully you enjoyed that video. As you can see, it's not a difficult recipe to make. You can add more whiskey, more chocolate, less chocolate. Whatever your taste profile is, whatever you prefer, you can make it the way you'd like. As you saw, I did a double batch of it. That gives me 3 to 3.5 bottles of the homemade Bailey's Irish Cream. You can store that in your refrigerator up to 3 months. Just make sure you give it a good shake when you pull it out to recombine it. Another little tip, take some of this, pour it into an ice cube tray and give it a good freeze. That way when you want some Bailey's in your coffee in the morning, pop a little couple of those ice cubes out and drop it in your coffee and you'll be pretty happy. At the end of the video, I've got a link to a video I did in the past. It's for a Sam Adams cherry wheat beer bread. I would suggest taking a look at that and make that beer bread. You'll be pretty happy with that as well. If you're looking at the t-shirt I'm wearing right now, it says #CrushingEvil. That comes from a website called deliverfund.org. I really suggest taking a look at that website, see what work they do, and consider donating to it. It's a well-worthy cause. Other than that, remember, your couch sucks. It's time to get up, get on, get outside, and do something epic that you enjoy. See you.